2 days after immigration raids hit Denver and Aurora, residents and advocates are still seeking answers while federal officials are not answering repeated questions. Thanks for joining us for Denver 7 News at 5. I'm Micah Smith.
And I'm Jacqueline Allen. Glad you're with us tonight. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officials have denied Denver 7's request for details about Wednesday's large-scale immigration operations. However, we have new information revealing a different outcome than what ICE expected.
So while ICE aimed to target 100-plus members of Venezuela's Tren de Aragua gang, only one alleged member was taken into custody. We're now learning 29 people were detained in total, far fewer than planned, according to federal sources speaking with ABC News.
Our cameras were rolling as agents went door to door at Aurora's Edge of Lowry apartments, asking for ID, travel documents, and permission to search units. And in many of those cases, agents did not show a warrant or explain their purpose. So tonight we are following up with a Venezuelan immigrant who says his young brother is still being wrongfully detained after the federal operation at the Cedar Run apartments in Aurora.
Denver 7's Christian Lopez reports on their immigration journey, now caught up in ICE and the fight to return to their family.
Luis Chacon says his brother Jonathan is currently detained at the Aurora ICE Processing Center after being taken away from the Cedar Run apartments Wednesday, despite having his asylum paperwork.
TPS ID.
Luis says they didn't realize there was an ICE operation outside their complex that morning as they were heading to the DMV, but said they fully cooperated with officials.
Les mostré mis documentos, les mostré el de mi hermano está en proceso de asilo.
He says his brother applied for asylum 2 months ago and had a court hearing coming up in September, but was taken into custody.
Yo como tengo TPS, ahí se los mostré. A mí me dejaron ahí en el momento libre, pero a mi hermano sí una vez lo bajaron a la fuerza del carro, le pusieron unos cables para amarrarlo como si fuera el propio criminal.
He says they've since obtained a lawyer, but have no idea what'll happen next.
Me dice que está sorprendido y que está asustado porque él dice que él está yéndose por un proceso legal acá y tiene su proceso de asilo y que todavía no entiende por qué lo están trayendo para acá si él no tiene ningún récord criminal.
An immigration attorney I talked to says a pending asylum case or even temporary protected status cannot stop ICE from detaining someone if they believe they're a danger to the community or a flight risk. But Chacon strongly argues that his brother has no criminal record and is not associated with any illegal activity. We checked ourselves, and although we can't access federal records, Chacon didn't have any arrests in Colorado.
Que se respeten un poco más los derechos humanos de nosotros, ya que pues nosotros aquí estamos trabajando y no estamos haciendo nada mal. De hecho, no tenemos ningún récord criminal ni nunca hemos sido arrestados por ningún delito.
I reached out to ICE to ask about this case, but they said policy does not allow them to acknowledge or discuss any person's asylum case. In Aurora, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
Christian has been on top of this story, and resources are available to help people understand their rights. The Rocky Mountain Immigrant Advocacy Network offers free legal and social services to those in detention. Also, the Colorado Rapid Response Network operates a 24/7 hotline to report ICE activity and to connect volunteers so you can talk to them about your rights. And both of those numbers you can see here on your screen.